What's up, family? Desiree D. Ray Wise here, helping you to heal your relationship with self, to heal your relationship with others. Listen, I want to help you to find and to manifest new love, no matter who you are, no matter if you have children or not, no matter if you just got out of a relationship. I want to help you to find that. I really do. But there are some fundamental things that I need you to know and understand first and actually do before you start pursuing an external manifestation of a relationship, okay? The most important relationship that you will ever have is the relationship you have with yourself. And the truth of the matter is, the way your other relationships manifest and all the situations, circumstances, and experiences that happen within them are all a reflection of you. And so these few tips that I'm about to tell you today are so important so that you create the relationship you actually desire instead of manifesting a relationship out of lack, out of trauma, out of that hurt, and out of that pain. So, the first thing that I want you to truly understand is that you are holy, you are divine, you are whole within yourself. As you are, you're perfect. And I'm not talking about in the sense of your humanity. I'm talking about the realness of who you are. Who you are beyond your experiences, beyond your trauma, beyond your upsets, beyond your disappointments, beyond your job, beyond your past. Deep within you is this perfection, is this holiness, is this divinity. And that's one of the first things that you need to understand. And it's important to understand that so that you don't go out looking for other people to fill you up. So that you don't go out looking for people to make you whole, to complete you. Relationships are to complement you, to support you. Okay? That's for number one. Number two, in order to really manifest and be in a space to be open to receive healthy love and healthy relationships, you need to get honest about the thought processes and the emotions that block you from having love, genuine love, healthy love. A lot of times you need to backtrack into those childhood experiences that have shaped the way that you look at relationships, that have created your attachment styles. These are things that you need to understand so that when a person enters your space, you already know what your triggers are and how to prevent them from happening, okay? You already know what it is that you really want, what it is that you really crave, because you've already analyzed your own mind, your own emotions, your own experiences, and you understand how those thoughts, feelings, and behaviors shape how you show up in relationships. See, a lot of times y'all just want to move on to the next relationship without doing your own internal work, without getting to know who you really are and how you really show up in your relationships. So you need to really get familiar with your patterns, with your attachment style, okay? Understand your thoughts and emotions are what are going to either block you or create space for you to manifest new love and new relationships. Something else you need to understand. You really need to get clear about what character traits and what qualities you value in a partner. You need to know, I want somebody who is spiritual. I want somebody who's into fitness. I want somebody who is loyal. I want somebody who's compassionate, who's empathetic. I want somebody who's a good listener. I want somebody who understands their emotional intelligence. These are things that you need to get clear on. Why? Because in order for you to manifest that kind of person, you have to be that person first. You have to start creating those qualities, those characteristics within yourself. You have to be the person that you want to date. I said this in a story last week. I used to look at Dream and I used to just be like, oh, I want to be you. I want to be you. It was just something about him that resonated with the things that were in me. Okay? And when Dream and I first got together, I have been meditating for like months straight, at least 6 months straight, I had been meditating every day. Nothing was going to stop me from meditating. He actually was also on a TV fast. So for a year straight, he had not watched TV. So you see how where we were internally and the disciplines that we were practicing within ourselves made us more suitable for each other. So if you want a person who is disciplined, what disciplines are you doing right now? If you want a person who cares about their bodies, who takes care of themselves, how are you eating? How are you exercising? You need to become the person that you want to relate with. That way you will attract people who are on the same vibration and who are on the same wavelength as you. The last thing that I want you to understand is whenever you are manifesting anything in life, you have to be assertive in your pursuit. You have to be assertive in your pursuit. So if you know there are some thought processes, some emotions, some actions that are blocking you from manifesting the love that you truly desire, you have to be assertive in getting the help, the assistance, and the support that you need to transform those things. Okay? This assertiveness, this focus in going after what you want really applies to every aspect of your life. Okay, I know as women we've been taught to be passive, to not really approach men. He has to come to you, so on and so forth. And I get that. And there is some accuracy to that because we are that divine feminine energy. But there is also something so powerful about a woman who knows what she wants. I remember one time Dream came to our house. We were having a party at our house, and he was walking around the room. Y'all know Jill Scott when she says, "I love the way you walk across the room, down the room," and she did that whole thing. I had a real experience of that as a woman, to where I literally observed Dream moving across the room, and I knew I wanted him. And so I didn't wait for him to say, hey, what you doing later on tonight or whatever. I literally said, hey, I want you to stay the night with me today. Mind you, we were already friends. We were already very close. We already had a tight bond, a tight connection. But in that day, I was assertive in my pursuit, and I let him know that I wanted him and that I wanted him to stay with me that night. Okay? So you have to become assertive in your pursuit. Okay? That energy really expands across all areas of life. If there's anything that you want, you have to be willing to do the work to go and get it. Same thing in relationships, okay? So one, know that you are holy and divine within yourself, and relationships simply serve to complement you. Two, you need to get very clear on your thoughts, your emotions, and your behaviors that are either creating space for new love or blocking that space for new love. You need to know that. Three, is that three? No, is that three? Yeah, three. Three, you need to understand what qualities and character traits you value in a partner and you value within a relationship. That's important because you need to start cultivating those things within yourself so that like attracts like, right? So that you bring forth someone who is on the same vibration, the same frequency as you. And then lastly, be assertive in your pursuits. Go after whatever it is that you want. Don't be passive about creating the life you desire. Peace. Lastly, let me say, hit the link in my bio if you need support in this. I got your back. Now, peace.